Now, there's an article posted 2 days back concerning another arrest from the Daily Maverick. Now, this, I think it was under a paywall, and so that's why I'm covering it now, because I don't have a subscription. But if you are subscribed to these platforms, then you would be able to see this news article in full detail. So you can go over to the Mavericks page in order to see this new arrest, or this arrest of an accountant, of one of the accountants involved in the whole jazz of the case. It says accountant arrested in Bushiri's case, also linked with dodgy plumber lawyer saga. That's the title of the article. As a matter of fact, it says an accountant with links to self-styled prophet Shepherd Bushiri has been arrested and is in court on Tuesday. That was in November when the article was written. She was also previously linked to questionable lawyer with a background in the plumbing industry who is under police investigations. Like I've said this before, which is kind of like what I want to actually extend on this episode. People link up with the wrong people, they get themselves into shady type of dealings themselves. It says an accountant has been arrested in a case focused on self-styled prophet facing several charges. Okay, that's Bushiri, and her name previously cooked on another unusual matter. So she has another thingy over there going. Funny, prophet supposedly seeing people's lives and what people ate and all taking pictures in the spirit and all that, but similarly is failing to see when they are getting involved with people that are not right out there. It says a matter involving a lawyer who was accused of misrepresenting himself in South Africa and in the UK. Presented himself as what he was not, actually, the article goes to say. Now, some adverts, of course, the Daily Maverick puts out. Okay, it says that Stephanie, based in the Western Cape, was arrested on Tuesday, the 1st of November. The Daily Maverick understands that this was previously an accountant of so-and-so who is a co-accused of the self-styled prophet Shepherd Bushiri. The case revolves around fraud, money laundering charges involving 102 million. So it's that entire jazz that we spoke about, or the very same thing that got him. You understand? Daily Maverick understand that she was arrested, okay, on Tuesday in connection to the charges of fraud, theft, and money laundering, according to this, linked to this particular Mudolo Bushiri matter. And I think that's this particular case right here that we spoke about. Yes, so that other person who was involved in the whole shenanigan when Bushiri was arrested and all. So they say that's the whole jazz that's happening over here. It says the Hawk spokesperson Tandy confirmed that Olivia's arrest, said that Olivia appeared in the Pretoria magistrate and was granted bail of 20,000 and so forth. Now, Olivia is expected to be back in court on the 8th January. Now, the thing that I really wanted to talk about on this one here is that they go on to kind of list the other things that they were involved in and whatnot. Gets pretty wild over there, okay? With these other things that they were involved in. Now, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how people, when they stand next to false prophets, they tend to find themselves in dodgy situations. They find themselves doing funny, dodgy things, okay? At the end, that's why people come out. When they come out, they clear themselves. If you've noticed, they leave a certain person. They're like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I was not involved. I am completely distant to this person. And because of the things that have happened around that figure or that person that actually think. But the question is this: what about the other people? Okay, I have an alarm. I don't know why I have an alarm. I think there's something I'm supposed to do. But anyways, so it's the other things that the other people that have been around these people, they also tend to have the same shady situations. Now, on this particular note, I'm going to be presenting another video, Okay, so subscribe to the channel, the video will be out. But if it's probably 3 o'clock by the time you're watching this video, the video will already be out. It's about another shady thing that was happening at ECG where people lost millions and people are dying in silence about it because you're not hearing about it. A lot of people might not even be aware. People get next to these people and they get into dodgy things. And so this is the thing that I wanted to note here, is that the particular accountant, according to this article, has been involved in other shady things. Okay, we're not talking about those shady things. You can go over to Maverick, they have the details. The thing that I want to note before I make the presentation for the next video is this thing here. People get next to these people, they get dirty hands. And that's the thing that you take that shows you there is no truth next to these people. There's no truth next to these Charlies. So why is it that you will get next to them and will not have something defiled next to you? They will defile your hands. Remember, that's why it says, come out of here, my people, so that you do not receive of the plagues. If you get next to them, they will defile your doctrine. That's why people get next to these people. They start teaching weird things. The next story that I'm talking about, it's heartbreaking. Because even people that are still in these things where they have lost millions and millions, they're still promoting other things that are being done in the thingy. But you can't get next to a Charlie and keep clean hands. It doesn't work like that. They will defile you in the area of doctrine or otherwise. God forbid otherwise. They might defile you in doctrine, we might correct you, and you might fix your doctrinal errors. But otherwise, those scars you will keep for a very long time. And so this article was kind of a hint. I saw the article earlier on, but like I said, it was under a paid wall, and I think maybe after a few days, maybe they open it up or something. But I had written it down on my notes, so I kind of remembered to go back and check if there was other articles, and I noticed that this story wasn't covered that much, and so wanted to bring it out here before I do the intro to introduce that next other subject, to say people get dodgy man kind of things out here. Don't see the silence and think it won't affect you, or don't get next to these people thinking it won't affect you. You'll become a Charlie yourself. And the next story is an example of that. It's Ricky. Check the pinned comments if the episode is out, but if it's still in the morning, yeah, I'll be good. Thanks for the notification, gang. The episode will be done very soon, before 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be good, and I'll see you later. Load shedding is about to hit in any minute. So that's why I kind of wanted to wrap this video up. I wanted to do it green screen wise, but I was like, no, let me just keep it simple for the introduction of the next episode. Don't think you'll get next to these people. Or because already some of the people that are next to them are already dodgy man kind of things. They're already doing dodgy man kind of things. So that's why yesterday we were saying, association doesn't say everything sometimes, okay? But in some areas, it does illustrate for you certain things. And here, Mandem is associated with some people that have dodgy man. You can go read the article. I'm not even reading that other part here. So do not get next to these people thinking it won't affect you, or it will not, their charlatan behavior won't get to you. Stay clean of these people and keep to straight doctrine. Unless you don't love God, then we understand. Let the filthy remain with the filthy. Strict Challenge Show with the daily Christian commentary video. Other episodes done today, down in the pinned comments, and I'll see you on a later on. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of commentary. We do this on a daily basis, and y'all have a good one. I wonder when the lights are going. It's 8 already.